This is today's Virgo horoscope prediction. Those born between August 23 and September 22 are of this zodiac sign. To meet the needs of all those born under Virgo, I have divided the predictions for women, men, singles, and those who are in a relationship. You Virgos should stop giving so much importance to luck and trust more in your own possibilities. You cannot always be blaming everything that happens to you on bad luck. It is true that this influences us. We must surround ourselves with positive people and with good vibes if we want things to go better for us. But it is also true that if we want to advance and improve, we have to do our part and work hard. Now you are going to have an opportunity that you have been waiting for a long time. Do not let it escape. It is time for decisions in love and also at work, where you need to be aware of the moment we live in and your goals are achievable. Love horoscope for single women. The Virgo woman should learn to value and take care of herself more. It's been a long time since you pampered yourself or took the time to get ready or take care of your external appearance. I know that most of you think that whoever loves you should accept you as you are, but it would not be bad if you improved your image to get them to notice you. It is obvious that the physical appearance is not everything and that what is important is the interior, but realize that people are a whole. Whether we like it or not, the first thing you see is the outside. Today's free prediction for the Virgo man: stop thinking about the Virgo sign friend thing, because no matter how many times you give it until the time and the right person arrives, you won't know how well you can be in a relationship. From past experiences, I know that you have certain reluctance to have a partner. Sometimes it is true that you think that it is time to find someone, but when you think how comfortable you are without her, you lose your desire. All this is due to the fact that you have not found anyone who fits you. I assure you that soon you will clarify your doubts. Let things flow naturally. Today's Virgo horoscope in love for singles. Virgo, put aside shyness and show what you can do. Now you are going to have a very good opportunity to meet someone who could fit you. Stop always blaming what happens to you to luck and start thinking that to a great extent, what happens to us depends rather on what we set out to do. If we only complain or wait for things to happen by themselves, it will be difficult for you to see your dreams come true. Trust in your possibilities and surely you will soon notice an important advance in what you have in your hands. If you have a partner, love is not a one-way process. You don't reach a goal and that's it. Love restarts, revives, mutates, changes direction, because after all, each of us changes within his partner dozens of times. Routine is impossible. It is a space where sometimes you are the one who loves and in others the loved one. If you do not have a partner, do not speed up the pace of a dance that is between two and where each of the wills must have their space in their moment. And of course, you want what is foreseen to happen immediately and end all these prologues. But the delay, which makes desire increase, is also part of the construction of love. This is going to be a great day, as long as you know how to give each of your collaborators the place they deserve and need. Your work is part of a great communal work where there is more than one will and one effort invested. You tend to take on obligations that don't apply to you and that can frustrate others, each with his own. You can't control everything. That's one of your obsessions, and it's not something that's good for you. You have to understand that, for better or for worse, there are diverse forces that intervene around you and that intervene in everything that happens inside and outside your life. You have to let the things you don't control happen without affecting you. Horoscope June 14. Love, today you will be kind and considerate. Even though your home will be packed with activities, you will need some privacy. There are some things that you will have to think about, things from the last few days that you will have to analyze. Or you will just feel a bit tired. Let your family know how you feel. If you have time, take a nap. Horoscope June 14. Work, you are an organized and detailed person. But today even you can screw up. Look for accounting errors or other mistakes scattered throughout the document. Misinformation and errors abound. Today the energy of the planets is very likely to distract you, so make sure to double-check and read your work before submitting it. Horoscope June 14. Money. You were always good at finding a way for groups to interact better. You are a born leader and peacemaker. This side of you lends itself to being a director of some kind. Today you may realize that you want to get more involved so you can lead others. This is true talent and a born gift, so don't ignore this urge. Not everyone can handle themselves as well as you do in front of a group. Horoscope June 14. Health. Today you will feel torn between your internal desires and external demands. As much as you want to stay in bed with the covers up to your chin, the world is crying out for your attention. Your phone rings endlessly. Just for today, you wish everyone would go away. Unfortunately, there is no such luck. Promise yourself that you will treat yourself to a hot bath or a nice shower when you get home. Luckily, no one will come knocking on your door. Love is not a one-way process. You don't reach a goal and that's it. Love restarts, revives, mutates, changes direction, because after all, each of us changes within his partner dozens of times. Routine is impossible. It is a space where sometimes you are the one who loves, and in others the loved one. This is going to be a great day, as long as you know how to give each of your collaborators the place they deserve and need. Your work is part of a great communal work, where there is more than one will and one effort invested. You tend to take on obligations that don't apply to you, and that can frustrate others. Each with his own. You can't control everything. That's one of your obsessions, and it's not something that's good for you. You have to understand that, for better or for worse, there are diverse forces that intervene around you and that intervene in everything that happens inside and outside your life. You have to let the things you don't control happen without affecting you. You need more money to improve your quality of life, Virgo, and you will look for solutions. If you work on your own, you will do well. Your position will be stabilized. Your perfectionism at work can slow you down. It's time to get practical. You will have to deal with several problems, but you can handle them. Don't worry so much about issues that you can't resolve right now. You won't be short of opportunities to hang out with interesting and fun people. In love, you have no news at the moment, but many will soon arrive. You feel fine, but your poor muscles will rust if you don't exercise them. You should rest more hours a day to combat stress and feel good. You are tired of the routine, and it would do you a lot of good to go out and disconnect. You should rest a little. After as much activity as you have had, your health will thank you. Tip of the day: to perform better, you must be more balanced. And that harmony is only achieved if you nurture both the tangible and that which is not measured in economic benefits. Lucky numbers for today: 8, 17, 23, 25, 37, 39. Free Virgo Daily Horoscope Tips. First Decan, September 23rd and 31st. There is a saying that he who searches finds. Keep this in mind and start looking, and don't wait for things to come to you. Second Decan, September 1st to 11th. No worries about your low spirits, since it is more than likely that you will have some today. Very soon you will see rewards. Third Decan, September 12th and 22nd. Your instinct is very wise, and although it is true that I almost always recommend thinking with your head, today may be a day to let intuition rule.